Well, new on Nightside, hundreds of officers make up the Amarillo Police Department, and many will tell you it takes a special kind of person to put on a uniform and risk their life for the community on a daily basis.
ABC 7's Abby Aldrich spoke with many of the ladies in blue of the department on what it really means to be a female officer in today's society.
Texas John William Frank.
8%, the amount of women who make up the Amarillo Police Department, a number frustrating for officers like Cecily Rodriguez.
I was coming in as a female in a male-dominant, workplace, and not only did I have to, prove that I can do this job as just trying to be an officer, trying to, go through the academy, graduate, but I have to prove myself that much more that I'm capable of doing this job as a female.
Watchdogs, protectors, critical thinkers, all characteristics that define an officer. But with such high responsibilities, doubts from others become part of the job.
There is a lot to police work about having to prove yourself. But I don't think the difference for women and men is that they want to see us prove ourselves first, and for men it's assumed they will until they don't. And that's the difference.
Nationwide, law enforcement has been a male-dominated profession for decades. In the 1970s, women accounted for roughly 2% of sworn officers, that number only increasing to 13% by 2013. You ask these officers and they will tell you they have heard it all.
If you can't beat up a 300-pound guy by yourself, then you can't be a police officer.
The person was like, I'm not going to speak to her because she's female. I want a male to speak to.
Women are seen as weaker.
But instead of letting words discourage them from a career choice, motivation shines through.
If anything, I take it as a challenge because I'm like, I can do this better, this better, this better, and you just strive to just be the best that you can. And so I have no problem. If they want to doubt me, go ahead, because it makes winning that battle or whatever that much more sweet.
APD employs a total of 352 officers, 29 of those being women. A small number, but when you ask the ladies, they have become closer because of it.
They are like my family in blue. We organize little dinners together with just the female officers, and we call it, Lady in Blue dinner night. So it's just the camaraderie between us two to know we're outnumbered, but we're here for each other.
And while all officers speak highly of their male coworkers, sometimes a department just needs a little bit of girl power.
I think I benefit when it comes to certain calls, certain audience that we deal with on a daily. Some of our victims are more receptive to wanting to speak with a female officer. They seem like they can confide in me a little bit more.
We may not have all of the same strengths that the guys do, but a lot of times their weaknesses is our strength. And so we make a good team.
But male or female, the stereotype of a police officer differs from person to person, a reputation these ladies strive to change every day in order to protect and comfort those in the city that they love.
We want to be that entity in the police or in the city where you can go at home and sleep peacefully because you know that there's somebody out there that's watching your property, making sure you're safe.
We see it every single day, but for most citizens, that time when they encounter us, it's the worst time of their life, and it's the only time it's ever going to happen to them. And it's up to us to understand that.
With time, they believe more women will join the profession, and seeing little ones with a passion for it shows risking their lives daily is all worth it.
When I see the little girls, it really excites me because I see myself when I was little, and the bright eyes of, there's a police officer, there's a female police officer. I just want to talk to you, I just want to get to know you. So I really try to remember how I was at that age and try to, say hi. Hey, how's your day? You want to be a police officer? Let's do it.
One part warrior, one part servant, and one part guardian. 3 strengths the ladies in blue all have inside of them, but the determination to keep our streets and communities safe. Reporting in Amarillo, Abby Aldrich, ABC 7 News.
And happening right now, the Dalhart Police Department is gearing up for the new